Hello everyone, you are welcome. My name is Dr. Olubengade. This is the Dr. Olubengade YouTube channel. Quickly, I'm talking to you about how to get Indian visa from Nigeria. As a Nigerian, how do you get a visa to travel to India, whether as a tourist, whether as a student, whether as a businessman, whether as anything, whether for health reasons, you want to travel to India, how do you get the visa? I will be telling you that quickly in this video. Now, please note that this video is not a theoretical video, it's a practical video. Currently, I am recording from India. The video I did before, right before this one, which I uploaded today, I spoke about my solution to all problems. So you can check that video out. I recorded it right inside of India, and I showed my face and where I was inside India. Now, I need to tell you that if you're going to travel to India, you must have a reason. So first thing you have to do is to go to the Indian High Commission in Nigeria, the website. You go to the Indian High Commission website on the Indian High Commission in Nigeria, the website. You go there. So you start filling the form. You see a lot of things. Go to the application for visa. So you start filling the application form. You fill your details, your passport details, everything you need to fill. That they will ask you. You fill it, your age and every other thing. Then the type of visa that you want to get. If you are going to see a medical doctor, you must have a referral from Nigerian hospital, and then you fill for medical, for health reason. That is the visa you want to get. If you are going as a student, undergraduate or postgraduate, you fill student visa. If you are going as a lecturer, and that means you are a researcher or you're a lecturer in Nigeria, you are going for research, or you are working in a research institute in Nigeria, you are going for research, you still pick the student visa. Under the student visa, there's option for research. So you pick that, and then you continue your application. If you are going as a tourist, you pick tourist visa and everything, you fill everything in there. After doing all this, if you are going as also for business, you pick the business visa. Any type of thing you're traveling for, you see the option there that you can fill in. After filling this, then you move on to the next thing, and then you submit your application. They ask you for some documents and some things you need to fill. Based on the documents with you, you fill in everything. Then after that, you submit. Then after you submit, you go on, and then you are going to pick a date. You are the one that will pick the date. If the date is not available, it's not going to come up. So you have to keep trying. You will try different dates. At that point, you have to keep trying. You're going to enter in the number they send to you. You enter it in. At that point, sometimes it should go over and over. You have to repeat over and over before eventually it goes. I remember that I did mine for like 3 days before it went. I tried on my own. It didn't go that night. I tried in the morning. It didn't go. Then I invited somebody to my house who I've traveled to India before. It was in my house. So we tried it again and again. Then we'll change the date. So I guess the date that we picked initially was already booked. So I changed the date. I wanted to go for the visa interview. So immediately it picked it. So that may be it. Now, they gave us the time as 9:30. We should get there. On getting to the embassy on the dates they gave that I chose, which was the following week. After I filled it, I printed all the documents I needed. Every document you're going to print and go along to the embassy for the interview with the documents. So you get there. I'm not living in Abuja, so I picked Abuja. Let me say this: if you are from the north, from Kwara to Sokoto, Kwara to Maiduguri, all those places, you have to go to Abuja. That means if your national ID card and your passport is from that area that you did it, you have to go to Abuja. But if you are from Lagos, Ogun, all the southern states, or your Ondo, all those states up to east, Enugu, that is where you come from. The national ID card is from there. Your international passport, you got it. International passport, you got it from that place. Then you have to go to Lagos, if that is the case. So all the northern states, if you get your NIN and your international passport from the south down part of Nigeria, you go to Lagos. If you got it from the northern part, you go to Abuja. Now, on getting all the documents you need, you have to take them along, photocopies, every kind of document that you think are related. Because by the time you get to that place and they ask you for your document, and you don't have it with you, you ask somebody from your house to send it to you, and they print it for you there. They'll print one copy 500, and I have to print like 3 copies or so, which they requested for. I have to print it 500 at that particular point. On business people are outside there, who are doing business there. So it's 500. Photocopy too is a particular amount. So you have to take a lot of documents along. But if you don't have it, they will photocopy for you there. Then the money you're going to pay for the visa, I think, is approximately 200,000. It's not up to, because at the time I went, they used exchange rate of 777 or 773 to a naira, to a dollar. That was the exchange rate to use. So $252 times that gives me 190 something. I didn't go with cash. I used my card outside the business center. People, they charged me 3,000 for that. So you have the option to go with your cash or to get the cash from the business people, business center people, the APOS people. There are many outside. You can get it from them. Then after doing that, I need to state that if any communication you have with India, definitely somebody is inviting you, whether you are going for business, whether you are going for as a student, a university or a polytechnic or an institution, we invite you. Whether you are going as a tourist, somebody will invite you. So that person that invited you must send you all the documents that for invitation, must send you a letter introducing you to the consular at Abuja, must also send an email directly to the embassy, whether in Lagos or Abuja. All these emails are on their website. You can check them out there. So they will send email to them, which will introduce you, and so it will copy you, so that you can now print that email out and attach it to a document and show it to them at the embassy. So these are some of the things that are going to be needed. Some of your documents also that you are not going to upload, you yourself have to send it directly to them at the embassy. I remember that when I went, I did not send it to them because I was not aware at the embassy, because there's no room for uploading. You have to send it by email after filling the form. So after about 2 weeks, they sent me a message that I should send such and such documents to them, which I did immediately by email. So these are some of the things. So after the interview, I asked them that they asked me some questions that what am I going for and other things. I answered the question. They look at the documents and they underline some things in the documents I brought to show that yes, everything, bank statements, letter of introduction from my place of work and other things. If it's for student visa, others that don't have affiliation with any institution in Nigeria, because I'm a lecturer in Nigeria, so I got a letter from my place of work, my university, which introduced me to the embassy. So based on that, I didn't need NDLEA clearance, I didn't need police report. But for other categories of students, they have to get police clearance and NDLEA clearance also, because maybe drugs and other things. So these are some of the things you need to do. Then after they told me that I'm going to they're going to communicate me after 2 weeks. Usually, if you're going to be given the visa, you'll be asked to pay. If you're not going to be given at the point before you enter the embassy, you return back. Somebody has to check. So the moment you are able to go in, that means they're going to give you. That means everything is in order. That's what it means. Then you pay before you go in. Then in some cases, is inside that they're going to check. I think Lagos will check it inside. Then they ask you to go and pay. Then when you go in, you have to wait, because even though you enter early, you have to wait. They first attend to those who have medical cases. Definitely, they have to attend to those who have medical. Everybody that have medical cases, attend to them first before they now face the student. Because that day I went, only those who are in the student category and medical health category were present. So other people, maybe diplomas, they also attended to them early. But in my case, they attended to us towards the last, because we are in the student category, you are going for studies. So those who have health issues, you yourself can see the way they are seated, the way they are doing, when somebody brought them to the distance. So definitely they go first. So this is how it goes. So I was told to come for my passport and visa in 2 weeks. So I was expectant. I didn't get a call. I didn't get any message until after about 3 weeks. Then I got a message that day, because I was expecting, so my lines were open. The moment the call came, I picked it and they said my visa is ready. I should come for my passport. So one of my students who is in Abuja, I asked him to go and get it. I sent the letter of introduction to him that I should go and get it. So he went there, got it, then he sent it to me through transporters, the passport and the visa. So that was how I get it. So this is how it goes. So it's as simple as that. And so if you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section below. It's not something difficult, and it's something that is easy. So definitely, if you have a good reason to travel, you will not be denied. When I traveled to the US, I was on my PhD then. I went for research. and it was even sponsored by the US government then. I won the scholarship of the US government for 9 months to do part of my research in the US. Go to the embassy, it was very easy in Abuja also, and I was able to skate through without any problem. So I went and I came back. So the Indian one for me is like a walkover. I didn't find it difficult. Well, I look at it that, well, if you don't give me, I continue my life. Anywhere I am, I'm valuable. So if you're a valuable person, you don't need to panic, you don't need to be afraid. You're original, you're authentic, you are going to get the visa anywhere you're going to. So this is just it. If you have questions and comments on how to get visa to India from Nigeria, you can ask me in the comment section below, and I will be happy to respond to you. So that is it. That is it. So travel is good to travel. You can also go to India as a tourist, and other things. And we'll talk about other things in India to you on this channel. So please subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed. If you have subscribed and or you have not subscribed before, subscribe now. Share the link of this video with your family and friends. Then share the ask a question and comments in the comment section, and then like this video.